Eritrea, Tigrinya, officially the State of Eritrea, is a country in the Horn of Africa, with its capital at Asmara. It is bordered by Sudan in the west, Ethiopia in the south, and Djibouti in the southeast. The northeastern and eastern parts of Eritrea have an extensive coastline along the Red Sea. The nation has a total area of approximately 117,600 square kilometers, 45,406 square miles, and includes the Dalek Archipelago and several of the Hanish Islands. The name Eritrea is based on the Greek name for the Red Sea, Erythra Thalassa, which was first adopted for Italian Eritrea in 1890 as a multi-ethnic country, with 9 recognized ethnic groups in its population of around 5 million. Most residents speak languages from the Afroasiatic family, either of the Ethiopian Semitic lingua. Jess or Cushitic branches among these communities. The Tigrinyas make up about 55% of the population, with the Tigra people constituting around 30% of inhabitants. In addition, there are a number of Nilo-Saharan speaking Nilotic ethnic minorities. Most people in the territory adhere to Islam or Christianity. The Kingdom of Aksum, covering much of modern-day Eritrea and northern Ethiopia, was established during the 1st or 2nd centuries AD. It adopted Christianity around the middle of the 4th century. In medieval times much of Eritrea fell under the Medri Bari kingdom, with a smaller region being part of Hamasien. Creation of modern-day Eritrea as a result of the incorporation of independent, distinct kingdoms and sultanates, for example, Medri Bari and the Sultanate of Assa, eventually resulting in the formation of Italian Eritrea after the defeat of the Italian colonial army in 1942. Eritrea was administered by the British military administration until 1952. Following the UN General Assembly decision, in 1952, Eritrea would govern itself with a local Eritrean parliament, but for foreign affairs and defense it would enter into a federal status with Ethiopia for a period of 10 years. However, in 1962 the government of Ethiopia annulled the Eritrean parliament and formally annexed Eritrea. But the Eritreans, who had argued for complete Eritrean independence since the ouster of the Italians in 1941, anticipated what was coming and in 1960 organized the Eritrean Liberation Front in opposition. In 1991, after 30 years of continuous armed struggle for independence, the Eritrean liberation fighters entered the capital city, Asmara, in victory. Is a one-party state in which national legislative elections have never been held since independence. According to Human Rights Watch, the Eritrean government's human rights record is among the worst in the world. The Eritrean government has dismissed these allegations as politically motivated. The compulsory military service requires long, indefinite conscription periods, which some Eritreans leave the country to avoid because all local media is state-owned. Eritrea was also ranked as having the second least press freedom in the Global Press Freedom Index, behind only North Korea. Sovereign state of Eritrea is a member of the African Union, the United Nations, and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, and is an observer in the Arab League alongside Brazil, Venezuela and India.